Hey there, it's Aaron Chen. Welcome back to day number 3, and today we're going to be talking a little bit more about conversion mastery. So I'll see you in a second. Hey, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking a bit more about conversion mastery, and so I hope you got a pen and a piece of paper because there's going to be a lot of information. As you can see, I've already drawn this out just to save us a little bit of time, alright? But I'm going to be going through my sales funnel. I'm going to be showing you how to build out a value series, okay, how to do this in ClickFunnels, alright? And if you want as well, I'll show you how to set up your autoresponder and what's a good one to use, okay? So I hope you're well. I hope you've been going through the information that I've shown you over the last couple of days. So now you know the 7 steps to online domination, you know how to pick a good offer, you know how to set up your landing page, which is important, okay? And today we're going to be talking about conversions, right? How to bring it all together before you actually start driving traffic, all right? So let's see what we got here. Conversion mastery, okay? So let's just look at the top here, alright? It looks a little bit confusing right now because, to be honest, there's a lot of stuff, okay? But if we break this down, then it starts to become really simple and you'll start to understand. So the first thing, which we haven't touched on yet, is traffic, right? You want to drive traffic into your funnel. So I'm gonna say that this is the sales funnel right here. Okay? Everything on this side of the page, of the whiteboard, is your sales funnel, okay? So the first thing is your landing page, right? So the landing page, which we actually went through yesterday, can be created in a website like ClickFunnels, and I already gave you my ClickFunnels account where you can sign up and start to build this all out, right? So you've got the landing page, and somebody comes to your landing page, they like what they see, okay, because you're basing the wording of that landing page around their their problems and their needs and their requirements, right? And they like what they see, they want to go to the next page, so you ask them for their email address, and once they input their email address, they get put into your autoresponder, okay? Now I haven't really spoken about an autoresponder, but a good autoresponder that you can check out is called GetResponse, okay? Now if you want to check it out, you can you can just Google GetResponse, or you can, if you want to give me some credit for it, you can go to my website. It's just aaronchenonline.com/GetResponse. So again, it's just aaronchenonline.com/GetResponse, and you can sign up for a GetResponse account. I think it's somewhere like $15 a month, something like that. Again, this is an essential tool, right? Number one is ClickFunnels, funnel building software, and your autoresponder is a must. You have to have this in your business, otherwise you're not going to be able to do much, to be honest, all right? So now people have their email address in your autoresponder. Your autoresponder is going to start to send out emails. So email 1, email 2, email 3, 4, 5, and 6, okay? The first 2 emails will redirect this person to what I call a bridge video, okay? This is the start of your value series, all right? So the bridge video, basically, this is going to be a video. It's probably a video of you talking in front of a camera, okay? And it's going to be, what you'll probably do is you'll tell a little bit about your story. You'll tell, you talk a little bit about where you're from, what you've done, the results that you've gotten online or what you're looking to achieve. Now, if you don't have any results, and a lot of people kind of worry about this, they say, well, Aaron, I can only do this if I've made a lot of money online, right? Well, no, not really, because what you could do is you could tell stories of your team. So let's just say you're promoting a product, and you know that there are leaders in that opportunity or offer that are making a lot of money. You can tell their story, so you can borrow other people's success if you haven't had it yourself, okay? But once you start having your own success, you can tell the story of how you learned how to create a value series, or how you generated 50 leads, on Facebook, or how you generated your first sale. Because once you start doing all this stuff, it's going to be very easy for you to generate your first sale, okay? So you talk about your story, and then you direct people to a link, and this link here is basically going to be to your offer, okay? So if you remember in video number 2 yesterday, I actually spoke a little bit about how to find an offer in ClickBank, right? So once you go to ClickBank, you put the ClickBank link here, in your bridge, what I call the bridge video. And the reason why I call the bridge video is because you're bridging the gap between someone coming into your landing page and someone seeing the offer. Okay, and that bridge video is your video where you tell your story. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to lead people to the bridge video in email number 1 and email number 2. And all you're saying really in this email is you're just telling them, hey, hi, this is Aaron, I know you came to my website and you're looking to build, some sort of business on the internet. I want to show you some of my results and what I've been using to build a very, very successful business. This is all you, just go to this link to check it out. And you lead them to the link, which leads them directly to the bridge video, okay? And then once that happens, they will watch your video, and then once they get inspired by your story, because you're going to be tugging at their heartstrings, you're going to be telling them how you failed and you weren't doing well, and you finally found a system or a program that really works, and then you lead them to the opportunity. They click on it, and then they see it. Okay. Now here's the thing: they might not buy from day one, all right, because it takes about 7 to 8 times that people see your stuff before they know, like, and trust you and buy from you. Okay, so they might see it the first time and they might not buy straight away. I just want to kind of remind you that it doesn't happen so quickly. Okay, but if you do it like this, it's going to set you up for that success later on. All right, so you want to do that for the first 2 emails, and then in video 3, 4, 5, and 6, you want to create a value series. Okay, now the value series is a little bit different from the bridge video, because the bridge video, what you're doing is you're telling your story on video, okay? In the value series, what you're doing now is you're teaching people some of the things that they need to do in order to be a successful affiliate marketer. For example, it doesn't need to be affiliate marketing, it's based on whatever market you're in. So if it's dog training, maybe you give them a couple of tips in each one about how to best train your dog. How do you get them to sit? How do you get them to roll over? How do you get them to bring you something from the kitchen or whatever it is, okay? How do you potty train them? And these are all, little pieces of value that you can give your customer that will help them to know, like, and trust you, okay? So you're watching this right now, right? This is day number 3, okay? And this is actually my value series number 3. You're here right now, all right? Isn't that cool? So you're actually experiencing this as I'm teaching this to you, all right? So you can obviously see that I actually practice what I preach, right? So if I tell you that you should be doing this, well, you should be doing this because I'm doing it right now as well. So if you look on this page, this is what a value series page should look like. You should see a video. Maybe there's a headline on top, right? And right below this, there are a couple of action buttons that you can take. Step number 1 for me is to get registered for an online workshop, right? And this helps me to build a bit more value with my customer base, all right? It's a live training. They get to ask questions. I teach them a little bit more details on, how to build a sales funnel in a lot of detail, and people love that stuff, right? So step number 2, I show them what system I use, right? Which is your affiliate program. So when you're doing this in, you're building a value series, the action steps you want them to take leads directly to your offer. Okay, which is the same here as well. This is the link to the offer. All right, and so you can see email 3 leads to video or value series number 1, which leads to the offer. Email number 4 leads to the value series number 2, which leads to the offer. Email number 5 to value 3 to the offer. Email number 6 to value 4 and to the offer. So actually, your autoresponder sequence should only be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 emails. That's it. Okay, and you want to kind of have it every single day. Okay, and you want to have it every single day for the first 6 days because you want to build a relationship with your list. Okay, and when I say list, I'm talking about your email database. Okay, so I'm going to use that word a lot now. So as you build your list out, as you drive more traffic, you collect more emails, you're building your list. Okay, now your list is an asset. Okay, because if you decide that you don't want to promote this offer anymore, it doesn't matter because you have a list of people in your autoresponder that you're cultivating, okay, over time. Now, how do you cultivate that list? Well, let me tell you how not to cultivate it. The worst thing that you can do to your list is to sell them crap every single day. There are some internet marketers out there that teach you to email your list 2 to 3 times a day. Now, let me ask you a question. If you got onto some internet marketer's email list and they were emailing you 3 times a day, would that annoy you? Yeah, it would probably annoy me. And I've had emails from internet marketers, sending me 3, 4, 5 times a day. That's crazy. And all I did was I got out of that list. Okay, so you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to email them every day for the first week, just so that they can see you and they can see your emails coming in. Then they start to recognize you, okay? But after that, you want to email them probably only once every 3 or 4 days, maybe once a week, okay? And so that way, you're not annoying them, but you're continuing to build a relationship, okay? So after this, so remember, email 1 to 6 is all automated. You've already written all these emails, pre-written them, you've written them in your autoresponder, and now your system, everything here is on automation right now. What's not on automation is broadcast emails, okay? So what you want to do after day 6 is you want to do something called broadcasting, okay? And broadcasting is also still through your autoresponder, and what you're doing is you are blasting your entire list an email every 3-4 days or every week. It's up to you how you want to do that, right? And what I would do is I would broadcast an email and I would link them in the email directly to, there's a few things that you can do, right? The first thing is you can lead them directly to your offer, okay? So you can send them an email and then link them directly to the offer. That's one option. Another option, okay, is to, let me see, direct them to another piece of value, okay? Another piece of value that leads them to the offer. Okay, so you do what you did here, except you're broadcasting, it's ad hoc. It's as you learn something new and then you want to teach your marketplace or your customers, then you put it together and then you broadcast it and it leads to the offer. Okay? Another thing you can do is you can just send them a piece of value that doesn't lead anywhere. All right, it doesn't lead to the offer. It's just a great piece of value. You know it's very, very valuable, and you know that your customers are gonna love it because it's gonna teach them how to build their online business that much better. But you don't care about leading them to an offer because you are super cool, okay? And that's the difference between you and the rest of the marketplace, is that you're super cool and you want to cultivate and nurture your list. And your user base, your customers, are gonna absolutely love you for that, okay? So 3 different ways that you can do it: straight to the offer, value to offer, or just a great piece of value and you're not really asking for anything at all in return, okay? And you can broadcast forever, every 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, drop them an email, tell them, how you're doing and give them a great piece of value, okay? And this, my friend, is conversion mastery, and this is how you convert a lot of your traffic, okay? Now what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna take you through some examples of the bridge pages. So now you've got kind of the theory behind it, right? Now I want to show it in action. So I want to show you what it actually looks like, so that you can get a better idea of what you're actually doing. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to jump on. Let me see. I'm going to go straight to one of my bridge pages, okay? And you've probably already seen this bridge page already. I'm gonna load it, I'm gonna let it run for about 10 seconds or so, just to let you see what it looks like, and I'm gonna comment through it as we go along, okay? So somebody lands, so this is what happened. This is what's happening, just to explain it again. Traffic comes in, they go to the landing page, they put their email inside, it gets registered on my autoresponder, it sends them straight to the bridge video. It also emails them email number 1, which relinks them back to the bridge video again. And if you look at my computer screen right now, this is basically what my bridge video looks like. So you can see here, I say something as simple as turn up your speakers, right? Because I want them to watch it. And this is basically a 6-minute video. It's very short, okay? You want it to be around 3 to 5 minutes, all right? If it's structured a little bit better, you can do it slightly longer, but you don't want it too long because you want them to click on your offer link. Okay, if your video is too long, it's too distracting, then people they're not gonna click on the link. So let's watch my video a little bit.
Hi, my name's Aaron Chen. I'm 34 years old and I'm originally from Malaysia. If you don't know where that is, that's a beautiful tropical country in Asia. But I've had the privilege of traveling all around the world to places like the US, to the UK, all over Europe, to Australia.
Cool, okay. So that's actually me in Stockholm. I was in Europe and I was just chilling with my wife. Super, super fun, right? So I was just having a beer by the water. It was a pontoon, super cool, right? So listen, this kind of production is slightly higher, okay? As in I put in a little bit more time. There's music in the background. There's a lot of what we call B-roll. That's B-roll is basically videos of you doing other stuff while you're talking under the main video, all right? But the thing is I did this 100% by myself. Okay, I didn't pay anyone to do this for me. I did it all by myself. I used an iPhone. I used a Canon DSLR camera for the main shot where I'm talking, and I used the lapel mic. So I've got a lapel mic on right now, and you can buy this from anywhere. You can go to Amazon.com and you can buy. They're very inexpensive. You know, it's probably like $30 to $100 depending on how much you want to spend on your lapel mic. Okay, but if you don't want to spend the money to do this, you don't have to do this level of production. You could just have your iPhone or Samsung camera or whatever phone you have, and you can literally just put it there. Make sure it's stable. Make sure the lighting is really, really good, and just speak directly into the phone. That's it. Tell them your story. You know, later on, if you want to add some B-roll and you're a bit more experienced, you know, feel free to do that. Grab a lapel mic. But what I would say is that the audio, the visual, and the lighting is super important. If that stuff isn't there, you're gonna really, really struggle, okay? But what I've done in this video is, all I've done is I've actually told my story for about 6 minutes about where I started, about how I struggled, about what I did to get my results. And then I tell people that if you're interested, just click on the link below this and I'll show you the system that I actually used to get the results, which is true, by the way, okay? And then when someone clicks on this link right here, they will go directly to the opportunity that I'm promoting, okay? And you probably already know the opportunity that I'm promoting because you've seen it yourself, all right? But that's essentially what I'm doing here in the bridge video, okay? Now, once the bridge video is done, you know, email number 3 is gonna send them a piece of value, right? So let me show you the value series. So I'm gonna go back here again, and this is value series number 1, okay? This is probably gonna change the video, but I'm just showing you as an example. But all it is this is slightly longer, by the way. So this value series is probably about 15 to 20 minutes long, the video. And I'm just in front of my whiteboard, I've got my computer, I've got the camera, and I'm just teaching them something that I know that my market is gonna love and that they need to know to have success online, okay? And this video goes on for, you know, 15, 20 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes. And then there are 2 steps that they can take. The first step is to register for my online trading workshop, right? If they want to spend a bit more time with me. And step number 2 actually sends them directly to the system again. And then under that, I've got a comment section. You know, I say, hey, listen, let me know what you thought of the training and ask any questions that you have below. And I'll go back and I'll reply to some of those questions, which I've been asking you to do as well, right? Exact same thing. So this is actually basically what you're going through right now, okay? And that's all you need to do. And you can do all this in ClickFunnels. That's the coolest thing. I use ClickFunnels to build everything. My landing page, my bridge page, and my value series pages, I use ClickFunnels, okay? And that's it. That's it. So if you take this and you sort of implement it yourself, you know, you're gonna see some tremendous results. Now, here's a tip, okay? You might be thinking, well, Aaron, what do I actually say in these videos? Because I don't really have that much experience. I haven't got much results. I don't even know what to say in the video. Well, what you could do is you can take the content that you've been learning over the last, you know, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, where you've learned from me, and you can write it in your own words, and you can recreate them and put it on video. That's it. As simple as that, okay? Another strategy that you can use if you want is you can take the product that you're marketing, learn from the product, because I'm assuming that if you're, you know, trying to learn how to build a business online, you've got some sort of product that teaches you how to do that, okay? You learn from it and then you write it down, write it in your own words, break it up into maybe 4 or 5 videos, just like here, okay? Just like here, 4 value series videos, and then put it together and then use ClickFunnels to build out your website and use GetResponse to deliver those emails. And that's it, and then you're done, okay? So let's see if there's anything else that I'm missing out here. No, I think that's it. I think we're good for today. So listen, this is conversion mastery. This is the formula, okay? And now you know how to do everything, and you know, I'm hoping everything is making sense, okay? If they're not, let me know in the question box below. You know, what what are some of the takeaways that you learned from today's training, right? Let me know what you think. Any questions that you have, please ask in the comments below, and I'll try my best to answer them, okay? A couple of things that you can do right now, if you want, right? If you want to spend a little bit more time with me, get on a one-on-one online training workshop, you can register right below in the red box, step 1, okay? I'm holding an online training. I do it every single week, as you know already, okay? I'd love to spend some time with you there. And then if you want to check out the system that I'm using, you know, if you loved all this training and, you know, you've heard me talk a little bit about it, right? If you want to see what I'm using to actually generate my income, you can click on the green button below, step number 2, and it'll redirect you directly to the system, okay? Cool thing again, you know, you see all this stuff here, this whole conversion mastery thing. the cool thing about the system I'm using is you don't have to do much of this, okay? Because the system is already built for you and it adds a lot of value and it's been optimized like crazy to give you some really, really good results. So it's a great system if you don't really have any experience. And then once you start generating money, if you want to, go ahead and do something like this, which to be honest is a little bit more advanced, then, by all means, because now you know the formula already, okay? So I hope you enjoyed that. Listen, I've been, having a great time so far. Make sure you look out for day number 4. My email number 4, watch your email inbox like a hawk. Make sure you check your spam folder, it might have ended up there. Please white label my emails if you like what you see and you want to continue watching my videos. But tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about traffic, okay? So I'm going to wrap this all up and I'm going to show you that traffic is the easiest thing in the world if you know where to get it, all right? So have a good day and I will speak to you tomorrow. Take care.